Well, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Stock, and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Today, I'm talking crypto with you. We got Solana up like 17% today, up at around $111 per token. And I didn't think it'd be the first one to cross the threshold out of resistance, and yet it did. How cool is that? I thought for sure it would follow Bitcoin or Ethereum, but it seems like Solana is striking out, trailblazing its own path, and I think that there's good reason why. I'm going to share that with you today. We'll also talk about Ethereum. We'll talk about Cardano and Bitcoin and what I think is going to happen in the near future. I made a video about it before, but I think that it's still really relevant. So I'm going to share that with you. Just stick around. I'm going to share out my screen. In the meantime, let's just get ready to rock. Welcome back. For those of you who are interested, check out that Patreon down in the description. It's where I post my alerts first, the things that I want to talk about first. So you get that access there first, and it can be very timely information, such as with GSAT today. I had some patrons who were able to, through that Discord, see what I had to say about GSAT and Apple, and bringing both opportunities there today. Apple crossed the 150 line. They knew about it last night that there's a catalyst coming. They knew about GSAT. They found out about that last night that there was a catalyst coming, and they were able to make bank off it. So that's pretty cool. So that's what I have to offer over there. That link to the Patreon is down in the description. There's a referral. Links for free stocks are also down there. Go ahead and check them out. Get your free stocks and help me out in the process of free stocks. Last thing, hit the like button. Let's get on to the charts. All right, so here we're looking at Solana on coinmarketcap.com, and you can see like right now they're up over $111 per SOL token that we have here, up 18%. I said 17% before, and this thing keeps on bouncing. And you can see the recent price action that it's having. Just an incredible day. I happen to mention, let me see, I have it over here in this video that crypto resistance is waning, and Solana is one of those ones that I talked about. I thought for sure Bitcoin or Ethereum would go first, and they didn't go first. Solana did, but like I said, I think I have good reason for that. So let's go back to what Solana has to say. So when we look at this, we see that sharp increase that we have here, and I really think one of the big things that we have, well, I guess two big things, but let me connect them together for you, if we will. So if we scroll down here, we see this article that says Cardano founder heaps praise for Solana, and then here's why. So then it talks about Charles Hoskinson wanting to know more about what Solana has to offer. And really, he's a guy who's really respected in the crypto space. So to get Solana to get his attention the way that it is, with their Alonzo hard fork coming out and bringing on the smart contracts, I think that he's looking for some opportunity with Solana, because I think he also sees a lot of promise there, especially in the DeFi space with their huge amount of transactions per second that is more than capable of keeping up with anything in modern finance right now. And so it could easily switch over the industry in the DeFi space, because it does have those transaction per seconds that we're looking for. And so with that sort of promise, it really is something that's making a lot of people pay attention. And that's why it was number 10 by market cap. And now it's up to number 8 by market cap. It's almost ready to take over Dogecoin for number 7 by market cap. So let's just check that out real quick. We will take a look at the market caps, and we'll watch that climb and see how much further it could climb from here. So for Cardano, the news that we have here talks about Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano blockchain, and all of Solana's progress. He lauded them for their success. He also wanted to learn more about their project and asked where he can get the necessary information. Sol became the first altcoin in the post-May crash to hit a new all-time high, reaching and continues to post new all-time highs every other day. And man, I mean, we've seen the chart. They are climbing. They are moving up astoundingly. And like I said, they get called the Ethereum killer for good reason. And I don't know that they'll kill Ethereum, but I think that they will give them some serious competition. And I think Hoskinson sees that potential there for Solana. The fact that he sees the potential, I think we start to see that that catalyst driving the price upward now, up over $100 per token. So that's absolutely incredible. Let's back out right now to the market caps that we have here. So you can see Bitcoin still rocking just under $1 trillion, Ethereum almost 400 billion, Cardano, which is third, which Hoskinson is in charge of, he's getting close to that $100 billion mark. And then we go down to number 8, below Dogecoin, which is, some people consider a meme coin, and it was just meant to be a joke in the first place. The fact that it's beating out something that has some like actual staying power in the DeFi space and is a serious contender, still only has a market cap of about 32 billion. They are young. They have some proving ground, we'll say, to really establish themselves in the DeFi space. There's a lot of development that has yet to surround them. Ethereum has huge amounts of development, and it also has proof of stake coming up, and it also has sharding come up to really ramp up that scalability. And right now, there's just going to be that tug of war to see who's going to come out on top. And I think between the name that Solana is making for itself, the hype that it has, I think it's going to continue climbing up this market cap ladder that we have here, at least over the next few days, over the next few weeks, over the next few months, that we're going to see it maybe up or down a little bit, but I think we're going to see it take over Dogecoin, XRP, Tether, and then, eventually I think Binance Coin's time is coming, and then Cardano, better look out. And Solana coming up from there, I mean, that'd be like tripling in price from where it's at now, which would be absolutely incredible to take over Cardano. So we're going to have to see if that is something that actually takes place as it plays out. But I think Solana, I mean, it's definitely one to pay attention to. I took a small position in it. I posted that also in my Discord so that my patrons could see over there the stuff that I was buying. I actually ended up double ordering because I had a connection issue and it said the order didn't go through, but it really did. And it worked out in my favor because it was about $70 per token at the time. And now it's up over $110 per token. So I have over 50% return. So I guess it worked out in my favor that time. Let's take a quick look at Cardano. So I'm sorry, let me bring this up just real fast. So I posted about this. I was up way too late last night. As a matter of fact, it's affecting my speech. I got so little sleep. But when you look at this, 17 hours ago, and this isn't big news. I didn't call anything here. I was just excited that it broke $100 per token. I said that it could break out this week along with Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Cardano. I think they all will. I still think that they all will. I was just surprised that Solana was first. And so I thought, hey, cool, I'll send that out there. All right, so Cardano's over here, 282, still floundering, down 2.47%, where Solana was up like, 18%. And if we go to Ethereum, Ethereum's up almost about 3%. And, that DeFi space is going to keep on being that driver. So Solana also being in compatibility in that space, being contenders in that space, the two of them might be closer associated than they would be with something like Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's still top dog. It still has a lot of influence over the prices that we see in the crypto space. And you can see Bitcoin not down less than 1% right now, still rocking between 48 and 49,000. When we look at the charts for them, they all have fairly bullish looking charts. That Cardano's resting a little while, Bitcoin's resting a while, Ethereum's resting a while. So those are things, if you want to check out my video on it, it is this one, what will ETH do next? And the reason I have it as that is because, I think Ethereum has one of the best looks to it. Like I said, I was surprised that when Solana moved first that it did. I still think that Ethereum will break that resistance probably within the next few days to within maybe the week or the next 2 weeks. But I think that is coming. I don't think we're going to see that huge dip. It might drop down a little bit, but I think overall we're going to be rising up from here. We're going to be breaking that resistance at about $3,400 per ETH token. So those are things to watch out for. And, I just think that it's going to be an incredible run. So let me go back over here to these market caps that we have. I think it's only a matter of time that Ethereum, especially as ETH 2.0 progresses and as we see proof of stake starting to hit the test net, hitting the test net with proof of stake, I think is going to be a catalyst moving us forward. Hearing more news, positive news about the DeFi space, Visa running like 1,700 transactions per second or something like that. Ethereum's got their attention. I'm sure that Solana also has their attention in there because they put huge amounts of transactions per second that can easily handle that 1,700 transactions per second. So Solana also in there as a contender in that DeFi space, and they just don't have that big of an ecosystem yet. They need more development surrounding them, and I really think that it's going to fill out that market cap over time. So I think they will move up this ladder and stay in contention with Ethereum, but Ethereum right now is still my number one, and it's one that I'm most bullish on going forward. Bitcoin, I think it's going to, as the crypto space matures, I think that it will be that store of value coin that pushes up definitely over that $50,000 mark sometime in the near future. And then Cardano, I think that we will cross that $3 line before we get the Alonzo smart contract upgrade coming out September the 12th. I think we'll cross it before, and I think we'll pull back afterwards. And from there, we might continue to climb. We'll have to see how the success goes and how the adoption goes. Cardano, I think, is very well merited for some of the prices that it puts out. And, I think it is within the realm of reason that we see $5 per ADA token for Cardano in the future. So let me summarize here. Solana, I don't know if it's going to sustain the prices that it's currently at, because it is a huge run up really fast. However, it is one that I think has a lot of serious growth potential ahead of it, where the market cap is so small right now that if the tokenomics allow it, that it can allow it to climb up into those, that $100 billion coin market cap space. That would be 3x approximately from where it sits right now. Ethereum making it up into like that $4,000 to $5,000 range by the end of 2021 into early 2022, and Bitcoin also regaining some of its strength in solidly in the 50,000s in that same time frame. I think all of those things can happen. Cardano, we'll have to see how that timeline plays out. I think we'll close above $3 to end 2021, and depending on the progress from there, maybe we'll even hit that $5 mark by the end of 2022. We're really going to have to see how the adoption and the development plays out over time for each of those cryptocurrencies. Those are definitely some of my favorites. I should mention Chainlink is absolutely my favorite oracle that's out there. It's one that I'm definitely bullish on, and I also have a position in. As a matter of fact, the only thing I don't have a position in right now is Bitcoin. I don't know why. I never took a position in it. Ethereum, I just think, has taken up that space in my portfolio where Bitcoin never really did. I do like Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Bitcoin, but I believe that Ethereum is going to return much more to me than Bitcoin will throughout the years and over the long term. So as far as diversity goes, maybe a diversification. I might put more some into Bitcoin, initiate a position at some point in time. I just don't currently have one. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Tell your friends about this and help me grow the channel. The more support I have from you, the more support that I can return to you. And, if you want to join me over at the Patreon to hear more about these things earlier on, please do so. That's down in the description. And you can also sign up at Webull or Moomoo. Grab your free stocks for making your deposit following your sign up. And then I get free stocks through referral as well. Just another free way that you can support the channel, but also getting some freebies thrown back at you at the same time. So thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm Dr. Stock. Thanks for rocking with me. Now go get that money.